AskReddit by Aromatic Mission 165. If a zombie virus started tomorrow, where would you go to be safe? I'd just stay at home. I know the area. I know my home. I know no random strangers are going to show up to use my home as a fortress, unlike Costco or Walmart, which will have 10 trillion people show up to get supplies. Exactly. Drink some beer and watch some TV. Describe what kind of zombies we are talking about, lol. I'm not surviving if it's Left 4 Dead. Walking Dead though? That's a different story. Dying Light. I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to my fire department so we can spray the zombies off their feet in mass amounts, like you can when you steal a fire truck in GTA 5. We might get overwhelmed and die, but at least it'll be funny first. As a firefighter, our 3,000-gallon tanker would be a gold mine to get a portable water source. Pull water from dry hydrants to resupply. All that's needed is filtering and a good boil to clean it up. Also, weapons. All of the tools are now weapons. Tear resistant, pretty much bits proof for human teeth, clothing. But as long as you have diesel and someone who partially knows how our water pumps work, you absolutely can blast some unstable shamblers off their feet for fun. Like I would tell you. Lol. I already live in a warm, humid climate. It'll last maybe a month before they are too rotten to move. And since we're in our winter, they'll freeze at night and thaw around noon. A zombie wouldn't have the metabolism to stop the water inside their corpse from freezing, so their cells would freeze and burst, causing them to fall apart during the night and rot during the day. This may work for your run-of-the-mill undead zombies, but what about your irradiated types? Or the fungus spore control type? Or the secret government experiment types? Or the ones who just never found love? I'd probably just end it all. Fuck that. False alarm guys, it was just some drunk dude. Probably just my house. No one ever visits. I doubt zombie versions of my friends would suddenly become more social. Florida. No brains there to attract them. Damn, that's some big brain shit, but then your big brain is gonna attract them. You will never be safe. The Winchester. Man of culture, I see. I'll go to the beach, ride a boat, cause never I have seen in any zombie movies that a zombie can't swim, so probably at the sea is the safest place. In Land of the Dead, George Romero, they could walk underwater to make it to island fortresses and were learning how to do human-like stuff over time post-apocalypse. Reference: https://www.youtube.com/watch?v6bwi450. The pub. The Winchester. I'd stay on the farm with my family and hope that Rick Grimes doesn't come along and ruin it. I have a very well equipped and stocked camper van. I'd go into the middle of nowhere and chill out for a month or two while you all kill each other, lol. I already don't want to be here in a non-zombie apocalypse. I'd just off myself. I don't want to try surviving in that kind of world. Maybe I just have lost all faith in humanity and have no desire to preserve it, but I don't know why anyone would want to survive that. More than likely you'll die trying, and if you survive, you're left with the task of rebuilding and repopulating the whole planet. No thank you. Plus, I am legally blind in both eyes. If my glasses were broken beyond repair, I'd die pretty quickly anyway if there were no longer any eye doctors, which in an apocalypse, there wouldn't be. No sense in prolonging the inevitable. That's my thinking too. I'm also totally blind. If I lose my glasses, I'm toast. Hell, I'm probably toast before I lose my glasses. But I have no desire to live in a world where I have to fight to survive. I'm barricading my door, loading my gun, and staying home. I live upstairs. And I have full confidence that the idiots who take the 2A way too seriously, the military, and law enforcement will sort it out quickly. Would be a prison. With their high walls and barbed wire fences, they're great at keeping people in, but of course, they're also great at keeping people out. Ideally Costco. Weld the doors shut. Wait it out. How will you weld the doors shut if people are trying to loot the place? I would go to a provincial park, hike 2 hours into the woods, then canoe for 18 more km to a secluded island and just fish and hunt small animals, then hopefully find an abandoned cabin to get through the winter. Island is the way. New Fortune City. Stand outside, try the hide in plain sight strategy. A boat in the ocean. That's actually very clever. Far away from people. If I learned anything from COVID, then that I can't handle stupid well enough to not bash someone's head in should we get a new pandemic. I would take the best scotch bottle and cigar I can get my hands on, take a shotgun, go up a mountain, drink my bottle, smoke my cigar and say goodbye to the world. Nah, that's too dark, buddy. I could understand it if you are bitten. Just look for the good things. Less traffic, less noise, less people, no more working your ass off for someone else. Madagascar. Came here for this. I'd try a threesome with couple zombies, give them an STD. So you have an STD.